right, so what we're going to be talking about is actually the most important thing. One of them, right, is a list. How can we expect this business to grow if we do not have a list? I know when I first saw this, I wanted to talk to literally everyone, right? I was talking to my friends, their parents, pretty much anyone who I can show the plan to, show the business to, because I saw that there's nothing like this industry where I can see a ton of money that I can make, the average person. Me personally, I dropped out of high school, so for me, I was like the average person. Yeah, like I don't have a degree, I don't have a diploma. Like I saw that I can make a ton of money. So I'm going to talk about different ways and different tricks, and not even tricks, but different things that I use to make my list. There's no cheat code to making a list. You gotta write it. So I'm going to talk about flat tire friends, right? And so it's like how to start with this, right? Remember, the bigger the list, the bigger business. I'm actually going to write this down, right? The bigger the list, bigger your business, right? So the bigger the list, the bigger your business, right? If you talk to one friend and they say no and you want to quit, it's surprising for you, to be honest, right? And I'm actually going to go later in the series, we're going to talk about how to actually take a little pressure off of you, so where you don't have to even worry about that. So flat tire friends, right? I call them flat tire friends, right? Because you're driving, right? You get a flat tire, it's 4 a.m., you're with a hot date, and you have no one to call. Who do you call? A best friend, right? You're not going to call your mom and dad. They'll let you use your car and borrow it. You're not going to call your mom and dad and be like, all right, hey, you got a flat tire at 4 a.m., right? Like, why weren't you just home? So your flat tire friend, right? Anyone you would call immediately in a case of emergency, right? And I know my flat tire friends. These are the people I always talk about getting rich with. I always talk about making a ton of money. I always talk about living a different life, because I grew up from nothing personally. So I knew that I needed something like this, and so I saw that my best friends probably needed to know this. And I never prejudge when you're making your list, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to prejudge, because some people, honestly, that I thought were absolutely going to do amazing in this, they didn't want to do it, or they quit, literally. But some people who I prejudged, honestly, who actually did amazing and surpassed my expectations tenfold, right? And you never want to have expectations, that's not good to have in anything. Have expectations of what you want, but not in others, right? So those are your flat tire friends, right? I say write 5 of your flat tire friends, right? I don't have anyone to talk to. Yes, you do. Who do you text? I know you text Sally in your phone. There's all these people you talk to on a day-to-day basis. You have best friends. I don't care who you are. Everyone has one close friend, right? And anyone they can talk to, right? Your SOS friends, right? And your SOS friends, for ladies out there, let's say you have a date and this guy's just terrible, not really the date you expected, and you need to get out of there, right? You call your friend, hey, or you text her, hey, look, I need to go to this date, and can you call me? I'll make up a story. All right, so she calls you, oh, really? Oh, what? My dog's sick? Okay, I'm coming, right? You get out of that date, right? And that's the thing, is our friends are there to help us, right? So the thing is that we'll call our friends to get us out of a date, but we won't call our friends to share about business, something that can make us literally up to $1 million a month. Crazy, right? And that's the thing, it's remember, the bigger the list, the bigger the business. So what I do personally is I make a list of these, because the flat tire friends, the SOS friends, but also I talk to people who I think who I see struggling, and I don't prejudge them. I'm just saying, I see people who probably need this opportunity, so they need to pay bills. I see them always comment on Facebook, Instagram, they need something different, right? You never know who does, right? People who are going to school, who don't want to work at Jimmy John's, Subway, sushi, raw sushi, things like that, and they just want to learn trading, and they want to make some money trading, and then also build a business. So there's all these types of people, single moms, single dads, there is someone needing this. People need you. Someone needs this business, right? Someone needs to learn trading. My friend Bodie showed him trading, and I'm not even going to go into that, but it's all he does. He quit being a barber. So it's absolutely incredible, right? So the list is super, super important, and how can you expect to be in business if you do not have a list, right? So that's all the list is going to talk about. I'm actually going to talk about the hours of operation in the next video, so I'll see you guys there.